First rule of martial arts lessons: show up on time. You guys see the time? It is 6 o'clock and my student is still not here, okay? We're gonna establish some grounds for this video, 2 base grounds. So I'm gonna explain to you guys how martial arts lessons work for those of you that don't know, or for those of you that are taking martial arts, like maybe my student right now and who also obviously doesn't know which is the topic of this video, okay? When you take martial arts lessons, okay, especially private lessons will be the topic of this video. I'm gonna give 2 examples of myself, okay? I took private lessons here with Remy Bonjasky. They cost me 150 euros for 1 lesson for 1 hour with Remy Bonjasky, okay? I myself have given lessons, private lessons, to someone like, for example, Arnon Milchan, owner of Regency, producer of Hollywood, who's made movies like Fight Club, etc., etc. Many movies he's made. He was my student. I used to give him lessons for 3 hours long. He would pay me 300, but in reality, he would give me like another $200-300 tip each time, paying me at least $500 to $600 each class. Okay, now always on time, of course, and that's the base, right? Now another thing about private lessons, usually they are exactly for 1 hour. So private lessons usually are exactly for 1 hour, and they are you're paying just for that 1 hour. Usually you're not paying for more than an hour unless you specifically want more than an hour time for your lessons. So that said, I've been having some problems with my student. The guy that you guys see me kick in the face once accidentally. He is deaf, so he cannot hear. That's already a challenge in his own. He cannot hear. So that's really a challenge, because I have to find out many different ways to teach him so that he actually, sorry, that's dropped my phone, so that he actually understands what I'm trying to teach him. Now, I teach him lessons very early in the morning. And by early, I mean early. I mean, I'd be teaching him at around 6 a.m. was what we had agreed on, which is right now it's 6 a.m. But I've been teaching him for about 4 months now, okay? So like I said, for him to also see this is the reason why I'm making this video, because it takes me so long sometimes to get my point across with this kid, because he is deaf. I have to type, I have to wait, I have to hand sign, he has to try to read my lips. So I've been having some problems with him, in the sense that my mistake maybe is that I've been spoiling him way too much, and he's apparently getting used to it, and he's being quite disrespectful lately towards my time, towards me. And the worst part about it is he now has started to insult my intelligence, which I am allergic to. If you start insulting my intelligence, we're gonna have a problem, and this is where I'm at with this kid right now. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why, okay? So, I'm gonna start in the beginning. So we start doing these private lessons, and we agree on a price, okay? Quite a cheap price, because I know he's limited money-wise, and I come to the gym very early anyways. He wants the lessons very early, even though this is the time that I usually train. We agreed on a very special price that I normally don't do for anybody. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm still in Holland. I am trying to make my own dojo. I like teaching people, and I like showing you guys on YouTube as well how fast I can have someone progress. So these are the reasons why I make exceptions now with the prices with people. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't make these exceptions. Also because he's allowing me to film and all that. So this is why I also made an exception with the money. So hear this, okay? The minimum for like private lessons in Holland is like 50 euros for 1 hour. Like I said, I paid Remy Bonjasky 150 for 1 hour, and I myself have been paying up to 300 euros for private lessons, $300. So I made a special price for him, which was 100 euros for 3 times a week for an entire month. Yeah. Okay, so just think about how many lessons that is. That's around 12 lessons a month for 100 euros. And I'm giving him like 2-hour lessons sometimes. So I'm not even giving him an hour lesson, I'm giving him 2-hour lessons. So I'm already being very generous with the price, and I'm already being very generous with my time. Not only that, I am teaching him effective stuff. I am teaching him kickboxing. I am teaching him stretching. I am teaching him taekwondo. I am teaching him a mix that he's not gonna find anywhere else in the world. I should be charging him more than what Remy Bonjasky charges. Like, this is the value that he's getting for the lessons. It's like, how do you think I got this good, my man? Like, I didn't just, voila, all of a sudden get this good. It cost me a lot of money. Black belts are expensive, testings, tournaments. You have to learn a lot of BS in Taekwondo before you learn the kicks. You have to learn all these techniques that maybe don't work, like katas, forms, etc. So he's getting a very special price from a very special person that you're probably not even going to find, not only not in this town, not only not in Holland, not in the rest of the goddamn world. So here's where my problem comes into place. Okay? So in the first month already, we had this problem that I came here once and he didn't show up, he didn't tell me. Until I sent him a message, I'm like, where are you? Oh, sorry, you know, I got up late, whatever. He has some excuse. Now, the second month after that, he did this again. This time I came with a lot of gear with me, like chest gear, a lot of equipment. I bring it from my house all the way over here. I get up extra early. I drink extra coffee to be here on time. And he doesn't even tell me that he's not showing up. He had, again, some freaking excuse. And then after that, I made it clear to him, like, hey, motherfucker, don't waste my fucking time. I made it clear to him. If anything pisses me off more than people taking my money, it's people wasting my time. I'd rather you waste my money, take my money, than waste my fucking time. Like, that pisses me off even worse. And don't get me wrong. When people mess with my money, I take it very personal. But when people mess with my time, I take it even more personal. So it really makes me angry. And I have a 3-time rule, you know? Once, shame on you, twice, shame on me, and 3 times doesn't come because the third is fuck you. So I didn't tell him this, of course, that I have a 3-time rule, but I do. I'm not gonna show up a 3rd time at the gym and then your ass is not here. Like, that's not gonna happen, bro. That is not going to happen, okay? So since then, I have this new thing that I either message him to ask him if he's already here so I don't come here for nothing, or I simply wait for him to let me know something. Now, that said, months have gone by. He went on vacation, came back, and even though we had agreed that the classes would be at 6, he all of a sudden, the first class he wanted to do 6:30. So I'm like, fine, 6:30, you know? So, of course, he's just back from vacation. He really wants to train hard, so he's showing up those first days early or whatever. Now, this week is Saturday, okay? Our training schedule is Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, okay? So, this is what happened, okay? On Monday, I got up as usual, and I sent him a message, which I don't have to do, okay? Because he didn't tell me nothing the night before. So it's already like 6:10 and I haven't heard from him. And I already have my coffee. I was ready to step out of the house. So I sent him a message and I'm like, hey bro, are you on time? Are you on your way? I do this often. And he comes up with this. Oh no, I can't make it. I have a knee injury. A knee injury. And this is the thing, guys, okay? I know he's lying. Don't insult my intelligence. I'm the coach. He's got a knee injury that I haven't heard about in 4 months. I've been teaching him kicks for like hours straight. You guys seen the kick of how to kick like a pro. How long did I not teach him kicks for? I haven't seen any signs of any knee problems whatsoever up until now. And he hasn't even mentioned a knee problem. So why is he saying that he has a knee problem? More than likely because he got up late, didn't go to bed on time, and he's too ashamed to tell me again that, oh, I'm sorry, oh, this or that. So he's coming up with an excuse. So in order to stop me from telling him, hey, fuck you, you should have told me the night before that. Like, you should have told me Sunday night, oh, I have a knee problem. Like all of a sudden you have pain at 6 in the morning? No, my dude. If you had pain, you knew the night before, and you should have informed me before that. You know, I should have been like the first person you tell, ask, give advice to, right? So if this was true, I should have known about it beforehand. This is why I'll call bullshit on his knee injury, okay? This is just an excuse that he made. So I let it pass. But then I'm thinking, you motherfucker, I could have shown up there again for the 3rd time and your bitch ass didn't show up. It's not like I don't think of this, my dude. It's not like I'm gonna forget just because you're making up a story that you have a fucking like you have a knee injury. That's not how it works, my dude. So Monday, right? And I tell him, like, hey, bro, go to the doctor. Oh, screw doctors, they're no good, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, an x-ray is not a bad idea, my bro. No, there's that. And I already told him, rest your knee until you don't have pain and then we train again. And then he tells me later, after I tell him the doctor stuff, he's like, no, my dad said to rest until I don't have pain again. And then I resent him a message. I'm like, your dad? No, bro, I told you that first. And all of a sudden, your dad told you? What the hell does your dad have to do with this anyway? Since last time I checked, he's not your coach. I'm your coach. I'm your master. I'm the one that knows about knee injuries. I'm the one that knows about the training. I'm the one that you should be informing, not your daddy. Okay? Who cares what the fuck your dad says? I don't give a fuck what your dad says. Now, that said, Monday goes by, and he also tells me, if I'm okay to train again, I'll let you know for Thursday if I can go or not. So, on Wednesday night, a night before Thursday, he sends me a message. You guys know at what time? 9:30 at night, almost 10. Here's the problem with that. He knows I go to bed early. I get up early, I go to bed early. Most of the time, I'm already in bed by 9:30, many times. This time, luckily, I was awake. Nevertheless, I waited 2 hours because I'm not going to answer him right away because fuck you. So I waited like 2 hours and I answered him. I said, okay. Like, all right, tomorrow, I'll see you there. But guess what, guys? He doesn't tell me, all right, I'll see you there, good. Or the next morning, he doesn't even tell me, like, I'm up, I'm on my way, or whatever. He doesn't let me know that he saw my message. So I don't know if he still has a knee injury. I don't know if all of a sudden, wha-bang, it started hurting again. I don't even know if he's awake. I don't even know if he saw my goddamn message of, okay, we can train, because he didn't have the courtesy to respond to my message. Not even a like, not even clicking a like that I know that he read it. So I don't even know if you read it, bro. Okay? So Thursday comes, I get up, I'm already up for a while, I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm sitting in my living room waiting to hear from him. Then I get a message at 6:35. He says, where are you? I'm like, motherfucker, I'm at home drinking my coffee. Where are you? And we have this long conversation where I asked him at least 3 times where he was, and he didn't tell me. I mean, I figure he's at the gym, of course, but I'm trying to make a point. You didn't tell me. So I tell him, bro, I'm sitting at home drinking my coffee because we've been here before. We've been here before where I went for nothing. And you had even already agreed sending me emojis with, yes sir, next time I'll let you know, blah, blah, blah. I guess he went on vacation and he fucking forgot. I guess he thinks now because he made up a story of a knee injury, like I'm just gonna forget. I'm not gonna notice because, I'm stupid and you're so goddamn smart. I've been doing this for a long time, guys, okay? I know all the excuses, I know all the bullshit, just like I know at the doors all the excuses and all the bullshit of drunk people. Anyways, so, I tell him, and we have a 30-minute chat. So we're chatting from 6:35 up until 7, guys. Okay? We're having like a half an hour conversation going back and forth. And to make a long story short, during this conversation, I'm telling him, bro, I've done this 2 times. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to show up to the gym for nothing again, and you don't show up. And instead of acknowledging that he's shown up late before, instead of acknowledging that he's fucked up, instead of himself thinking, hey, I didn't let him know on Monday on time that I wasn't going to show up and I almost wasted his fucking time. The only reason why you didn't waste my time, my bro, is because I sent you a message first, which isn't my responsibility. You should be telling me, okay? And I'll get to the good part about that he should be telling me, right? So he tells me this. Do I have to message you back that I'm going there? You had already said, okay, so do I have to message you back? I'm like, my bro, you don't have to do shit. But don't be walking around fucking surprised now that I'm not there. Logical, right? I mean, at this point, you would think that it would have made sense to this kid, right? No. Maybe it did, but he just doesn't want it to make sense, right? Because he just wants to be right. Maybe he's used to his parents babying. I'm not your fucking parent, bro. I'm not your dad. I'm gonna set up your coach. If your parents baby you like that, it's their fucking problem. Martial arts is a discipline. Okay? It's not a joke. So, and I'm not a joke, and I'm not your idiot, and you're not gonna waste my time this way ever again. It's just not gonna happen. So, that said, he tells me that. Do I have to tell him? I'm like, no, you don't have to tell me shit, bro, Don't be walking around surprised that I'm not there. And then he goes around telling me how he's shown up on time this whole month since he came back from Thailand. That's what you're supposed to do, bro. What, do you want me to clap? And I'm not talking about all the times you showed up on time. I'm talking about the times that you don't show up on time. So if I gave him 12 lessons, right? 12 lessons a month. On average, 1 out of 12 times, he doesn't show up and doesn't tell me, on average. He already did that once this month. It's his first month back since he came back from Thailand, and he already did that the first time, which was this Monday. Making up excuses, not telling me ahead of time, telling me when he's already supposed to be here after my ass is already awake and done a lot of coffees and already making a plan. Like, I should have already been maybe at the gym training by then. So he also wasted my training day. You wasted my training day that day on Thursday, bro. Also, because I was supposed to train after I taught you, and I did show up to the gym, and I saw his bike out here, so I knew he's sitting here training, and I had blocked him from WhatsApp because I was tired of this shit. I told him, meet me here on Saturday. You lost this day. So I told him to be here Saturday at 6 right now, before I blocked him. It's in the messages. I can even show it to him after he sees this video. So he's supposed to be here at 6, and he's not. So that said, after he tells me this stuff, that do I have to message you this, that, blah, 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 and he's going around just not acknowledging and giving me this excuse like, oh, this time I showed up on time, the other time I showed up on time, and you show up late many times, and I don't get angry. Angry, fuck you. What do you mean angry? How many times I gotta tell you, bro? I'm gonna sit at home until I know your bitch ass is here. If you're not here, I'm not gonna come. Period. You don't pay me enough for this shit, bro. And even if you paid me enough for this shit, I would still not come if you had done that. Like, not show up once, twice, not tell me, and then act like it's so fucking good. And I told him one thing. I'm like, the only message you're telling me with this is that your time is more valuable than mine, and it's not. It's not, bro. Like, fuck your time then. So, and then what also made me angry is, like, he told me, so now you're not coming? What the fuck? Like, he put WTF twice in this message. My bro, you don't tell me what the fuck, okay? There's only 3 ways you speak to me. Yes, sir. No, sir. I don't know, sir. And that's it. So because he was not getting it, I told him, you're still not getting it. So I told him, okay, you want formal? We'll do formality. Because, you know, sometimes I'll show up, like, he shows up at 6:30, lets me know barely at 6:30 that he's here. So I finish my coffee, I get over here. By the time I get here, spend another 20 minutes. And then by the time I get here, he sometimes gives me a face like, go fuck yourself, bro. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you and fuck your time, all right? I'm already giving you way more than enough time than you're supposed to get for the lessons. You're sitting at like 2-3 euros an hour. That what you're paying me. It's nothing. It's peanuts. You know. I don't know. I don't know where your head is at, bro. Seriously, like, I'm being super generous with you, with my time, with the lessons. I'm teaching you very well, and you're just telling me, fuck you, fuck your time. Be here, regardless if I'm here or not. Fuck you, bro, really. And I'm not angry because you told me, oh, no, you're angry. I'm not angry, bro. I just think it's funny how people can be so unappreciative of what you do for them sometimes, you know? Time is the most valuable thing we have. We never get it back. You know, just because I love martial arts, I love teaching people, I love seeing them grow. And for me, you know, an hour time goes by like 15 minutes. Doesn't mean I'm an idiot. Doesn't mean I'm going to let you take advantage of my time. It doesn't mean I'm going to let you walk over me and act like a fucking prick. And worst of all, insult my fucking intelligence. I've been doing this shit way too long, bro. And you're not that smart. You're stupid compared to me. Just know that as well. Okay, so that said, so I told them this. I'm like, all right, this is what we're going to do now. From now on, the classes start from 6 until 7, an hour. You don't get 2 hours anymore. You don't get 2 hours and a half anymore. You know, another thing is, like, also when I tell them to come here, I'll be right there. I'm okay, you're there? Okay, I'm on my way. I'll drink my coffee and show up. I tell them to stretch out. So by the time I get here, you should be stretched so we can be ready to kick. But many times I show up, he's on his fucking phone, just sitting there with his legs open. I'm like, you stretch it? Oh no, only run. So I still have to wait another 20-30 minutes for his ass to stretch before we can actually start. And I don't have a problem with that. I'll do my own stretching in between, you know. But then again, it's more time. By the time we're finished here, it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock sometimes. You know, when we could have been done way quicker. So this is what I told them. From now on, the class is at 6. From 6 to 7. You show up 1 minute late, just 1 minute late, you're doing 100 push-ups. You know what he sent me? Ha 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 ha, what the fuck? What the fuck you? You know how many times I had to do 100 push-ups because I was late, motherfucker? Many times. If I can do it, you're gonna do it too now. Period. So that's why I told him, you're gonna show up at 6 o'clock, it's from 6 to 7, not a minute late. You show up a minute late, it's 100 push-ups. So you're gonna lose that time that you're doing push-ups that you should have been learning, okay? No more wasting time, 10, 15 minutes stretching and that's it. Another thing I told him, you don't show up that day, you lose that day. I'm not gonna give you a makeup class. That's another thing I've been doing for him. Sometimes he doesn't show up. I had it a few times, he didn't show up, didn't tell me. I still was courteous enough to change the day for him and still train him an extra day. That means I'm getting up earlier, an extra day of the week for him. Doesn't appreciate that either. And because he doesn't appreciate all of these things, I'm gonna grab them and take him away from him. Because people don't appreciate what they have until they fucking lose it, and people don't appreciate what they don't pay for. So this is where I'm at with him, you know? And it's normal. This is the normal way of teaching a lesson. You show up late, you get push-ups. You don't show up at all, you lose that day. You don't get your fucking money back, you don't get a makeup class. It's private lessons. It's not a group lesson. Okay? And then what's funny is like, to him it's like I'm acting like a dick. No, this is the normal way of teaching. I've been very generous with you, but the generous me, the kind me is now over because you're not putting yourself in my shoes, not even a little bit, and you're not showing me respect. And he's saying, oh, how am I disrespecting you? He doesn't even realize how everything I just said to you guys is disrespectful. That's the worst part about it also. He doesn't even realize this shit. You know, and the reason I'm making this video is because I'm not going to spend another 20, 30 minutes up to an hour explaining this shit to him on the fucking WhatsApp. Like, I'm done wasting my time. I'm doing this video so you guys can be informed. Other instructors can be informed about things like this. You know, you're better off really being strict with your students from the beginning. That way they're not fucking surprised. And don't give them more of your time if they're not paying for it because people don't appreciate it. I'm going to stop doing that now as well. I'm not going to do that ever again with people. There was a time where I was teaching kids here for free. I was teaching the neighborhood kids for free in the summer. I stopped doing that as well. Because look at this. There's this one kid that I was teaching a lot, Seth, a blonde kid. And he also was taking lessons somewhere else. Lessons that his mom was paying for, like gym lessons. I don't remember what kind of sport. And the kid didn't want to go to that gym lesson. He wanted to train with me. And the mom came out, no, you know he has to go because I do pay for that. I'm like, oh! So fuck me then, right? Because you don't pay for me. So I stopped teaching them after that. It's been like 2 years. If you don't pay me, I'm not teaching you. Because that's what I come to realize. People don't appreciate that shit. I was doing it for the kids because it's, you know, a lot of neighborhood kids here, they don't have that much money. They can't really go train. And I didn't even know this kid was taking gym lessons somewhere else and actually paying for it. So I'm like, if you can pay them, you can pay me too. Fuck you. So yeah, that's where I'm at with this kid. I'm gonna teach him only now 3 lessons a week for an hour at 6 a.m. You don't show up, you have knee pain, you don't let me know. I'll show up every day now at 6, bro. Every day, every time I'm supposed to be here, I'll be here at 6. I'm not gonna be a minute late because I don't show up late. I only started showing up later because your ass left me hanging. And I figured, you know what? He's a nice kid, he has respect, this, that, you know. I don't mind teaching him extra, he's a nice kid. It's a challenge for me. I can get him to be good as hell quick, put it on YouTube, show people how quickly I can teach people, etc., etc. Win-win for everybody, right? But if you start wasting my time, disrespecting me, and then on top of that, insulting my intelligence, bro, with the stupid knee stories, nah, bro. See, if the knee story was true, I would have heard about it before. I would have known about it before. It's just he's making up an excuse, like I said before, so that I don't call him out on the fact that he didn't fucking call me or let me know ahead of time. And again, I would have been here like an idiot early again for no damn reason whatsoever. So, that's it. I've been ranting now for about, whoa. I cannot believe I've been here for 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Amazing. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And that will be it for this video, guys. Till the next video. Catch you later.